Hello guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how cowrywise stash works. I got a comment from one of you guys asking for me to create a video like this on how it works, so let's get right into it. So this is a very brand new account I just created with you guys. So I have another account with cowrywise, but this is just a brand new account just to showcase how it works. So I am just logging into this account for the first time, and as you can see, they are asking me to input my PIN just for some extra security. So when you put in your PIN, make sure it's something that you can remember. So before you can create your stash account, you would need to actually add in your BVN information before you'll be able to proceed with managing your stash account. So by putting in your stash information, as you can see here, it has created a brand new account for me with this bank, Providence Bank. So this bank actually is a bank that has just been created for me from cowrywise. So anybody can transfer money into this bank account number right now, and it will refer in my stash account. So as you can see, we have the account number here, and then we have my name here. So basically, it just created a brand new account for me with this bank. So if I want to transfer out of my stash, I just click on transfer from stash. When you're transferring from stash, it will ask you, do you want to transfer it to an investment plan? So if you currently have an investment with cowrywise, it will ask you if you want to transfer it there, or if you want to transfer it into your savings plan, something that you're currently saving on cowrywise, or do you want to transfer it to a bank account, or do you want to transfer it to another cowrywise user? But presently I do not have a balance in this stash account, so I'm just going to go back, and then I'm going to quickly transfer money into this account so that you will see what I am talking about. Alright, so as you can see, I presently have a deposit of 500 naira. So I just had to transfer money into this banking account, and within the space of 1 minute the deposit was present in this account. So I'm going to quickly go back to transferring from my stash. So right now I currently have a balance of 500 naira. So if I want to put it in an investment plan, I can choose to put it in an investment plan, or I can choose to put it in a savings plan. So if you want to transfer into the investment plan, you actually need to have an investment plan in the first place. And the same goes for savings plan. So what I'm just going to quickly do right now is create a savings plan just for this example, so you will see what I mean. So to create a savings plan, you just need to come here, click on new savings plan, or you can also see it from plans. So if you click on plans, you can also see it from here. So I navigated from home by clicking on this, but in case we can't find this, because when you start having more and more stuffs on your screen, or when you start using these benefits which have been offered to you, you may not find this here. So you should click on plan and then click on create new savings plan. If you also want to create a new investment, you can also click here, buy a mutual fund. But we're just going to demonstrate with savings plan here. So I'm just going to do regular savings. So by creating a plan, I can choose if I want to be debited automatically. This is where they will take automatically on a weekly basis, daily basis, however I choose. They're going to be taking it automatically from my account, or I choose to put in the money when I want to put in the money. So I'm just going to put in the amount to save. So I'm just going to put in 100 naira. And as you can see, they are telling me if I save 100 naira this one time at the rate of 6.5%, by 2025 I will have 129 naira. Alright, awesome. So I'm just going to click on continue. So I'm just going to click on confirm date. So now this is the interesting part here. So they are asking me how I want to deposit it into my savings plan. So they want to deposit it from my stash, my bank account. So do I want to do a bank account transfer, or do I want to use my ATM card? This is your ATM card. So since we have our stash here, I'm just going to click on stash, and then I'm just going to create plan. Okay, cool. So as you can see, the money has been saved, and they have taken the balance from the stash. So as you can see, it is right here. It has been saved already, and they've taken it from stash. So for the fun of it, let's just go ahead and create investments. So we're going to buy a mutual fund just for the fun of it. So after I do this, then I'm going to show you how I am able to transfer from my stash account. So I'm going to invest in Naira mutual funds. So they're just asking me my risk profile. So this you would have to fill in according to your style of trading. So after you're done with that, it will bring you back right here. So you just click on buy mutual funds, invest in Naira funds. So I'm just going to invest in this one, which is one of the funds I presently invest in my main account. You can read more about it here if you want to, but I'm just going to click on invest now. So you can give your investment a name. So here again, you can choose to automate it or not. I'm going to enter my amount, and then I click on continue. So they do take processing fee, so that's normal for every initial investment that you make. So I'm going to pay now, and then here again asking me debit card or my stash. I'm going to choose my stash, and then I'm just going to start investing. I have presently completed this transaction, and now I have an investment in a mutual fund. Now the reason why this hasn't populated yet is because sometimes it takes a few hours up to a day before they actually approve of your investment, and then when they approve of it, they will send you an email that your purchase of this mutual fund is successful. So then it will show up here. So you definitely get an email immediately you make this purchase, so don't be scared that your money has disappeared or something. Alright, so let's quickly go back to stash, and then I'm going to be transferring money into my savings account so you would see how it works. Now as you can see, the latest activity from here was the one I made to my savings account. The reason why this balance is still 400 is because they have not processed that purchase I made of that particular mutual fund. So like I said, within a day or after a day, they'll send you an email that they've approved it, and then to show up in your plans, and then this amount will deplete. So I'm just going to transfer from stash, and then I'm going to transfer to my savings plan. So I'm just going to transfer, let's say 100 naira. Now like I said, the minimum you have to do, oh, it even says it here, the minimum required is 100 naira. So before you can transfer out of your stash, before you can do anything with your stash, you need to have a balance of at least 100 naira before you can do anything. So I'm going to select plan, and as you can see, my savings plan now exists here. So I can select the savings plan, and then I click on transfer, and then I say okay, cool. Alright, so as you can see, the transfer has been done. So I'm just going to quickly check my savings, and as you can see, the principal of my savings has increased to 200 naira. So right now I have 200 naira on my savings. Alright, so right now I'm going to do something. I want to transfer to my main cowrywise account. Oh, so as we can see, the transfer has been processed already to the investment account. So this amount has depleted. As you can see, transfer to investment 100 naira. So that's why we have this reduction in my stash balance. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm going to transfer to my main cowrywise account. So you can see this right here. I'm going to select it. So this is a new feature which cowrywise just implemented. So you can transfer money from one cowrywise user to another cowrywise user. So if you want to transfer to your friend, or if you want to transfer to another cowrywise user, so basically your friend must be a cowrywise user. So if you want to transfer to them, all you just need to do is enter the amount, enter their username or email or their phone number. Now if you want to know your username, you're just going to go to your profile, and then this is going to be your username. So as you can see, this is your username here. So in case if you want to give your username to your friend or another cowrywise user, then you can give them this username here. This is your username. So you can also put in their email or their phone number. So the phone number they used to register on cowrywise, you can put that in, or you can put in their email. So however you want, and then you can put a personalized note here, just a note to them. So it doesn't really matter what it is. So I'm just going to put in the amount. So the username of my other account is just Sage. So I'm just going to put in Sage, and as you can see, my profile picture has come up with my name. So it basically confirms that person's information before you transfer the money, so you don't end up transferring to a wrong user, because if you don't know the person, that money could be lost because you don't know how to contact the person. Now they're asking you to enter your cowrywise PIN. Now remember the PIN that you entered when you just created the account? Yes, that PIN is what you're going to enter here, and then once you're done, click OK, and as you can see, transaction has been successful. So as you can see, this is the balance on my main account. The transfer has been made already. Alright, so for some reason the activity is not showing up, but the balance already reflects, because before I had about 17 naira here, but now I have 216 naira. So it checks out. Now because that other account, I have basically depleted it to 0, and since all the money is here, let me just do the final example for you guys, which is transferring to a bank account. So I'm just going to click on transfer to a bank account. So if I wanted to transfer to a bank account, this is what it will look like. But as you can see, there's a transaction fee of 25 naira when you're transferring to a bank account. So let's say I want to transfer 100 naira to my bank account. I could do that, but then they will take 125 naira. So before your bank account will show up here, you need to have added a bank on cowrywise already before you'll be able to see it pop up here. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to add a bank account. So in order to create a new bank account, or in order to add a bank account, you can just easily, they've made it easy for you. So you can just click on transfer to a new account. And as you can see, they have asked for the recipient's account number. So I'm just going to put in one of my bank accounts and then select bank. So as you can see, all the banks have shown up here. So I just need to select the bank, and as you can see, it's processing. And as you can see, it already has the bank details here. It has the information here already. But if I want to add the beneficiary, if I want to save this bank right now to this account, I can choose to save it. So it's basically just like having your online banking. So you can choose to save the person as beneficiary or not. So I'm just going to add this as beneficiary since it's my account. Don't forget, they do take transaction fee, so 25 naira. I mean, in some cases it's a little cheaper than your bank, so it's fine. So click on transfer, and here they are asking you for your PIN. Now remember guys, this is the PIN they asked you to create when you just created your account, so make sure you do not forget it. Transaction has been successful, so the money should reflect in my bank account. Alright, for more videos like this, click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell right next to it. I release new videos like this every Wednesdays and Fridays, and you will be the first to be notified when that happens. And if you would like to support this channel, ways to do that are going to be in the description below. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Cheers.